Hello, everyone. My name is Judy, and I am a money coach with Hear Me Finance. I help women and couples become financially free. And today I'm really excited because we're talking about mentors in the workplace, why we all need one, and what's the purpose? How do mentors help us advance in our careers? And so I have an expert in careers, all things careers related, a career coach with me today, Everyday Finance Gal. So welcome. Thank you for jumping on here with me today. Can you tell us
Thank you
about
so
yourself?
much.
Like, who are you?
Thank you so much, Judy. I am Everyday Finance Gal. I've been working in corporate banking for 12 years, and I help people who want to advance in their career, get a better position, or get their dream job. I work with clients through Instagram, and on that page, I founded Everyday Finance Gal. You can find me there. I post about financial literacy, career, and money motivation, and I also include some of my wealth journey there. So I'm so excited to be here.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So excited to get some real wisdom from you. So to start us off, can you tell us what exactly is a mentor in the workplace and why do we all need one?
Yep. To me, a mentor is a friend that I have in the workplace. As a single mom, I'm really looking for people that are like me, look like me, and even those that don't look like me, right? And I really want to learn from somebody in the workplace that's not on my team. So that's really a mentor to me that has more experience than me, maybe not on my team, and that can kind of guide me through my career. And give me raw feedback that maybe my teammates or even my boss might be uncomfortable sharing with me.
So what are some ways that a mentor can help you get the
Mhm.
things that you want in your career? What are some things they can help you get?
Yeah, I think a mentor is just invaluable if you really want to advance in your career. It's somebody that has more experience, that can maybe get you into a better position. If you're looking for a raise, maybe you can't have that candid conversation with your boss, but you can have that with your mentor. A mentor is somebody who's seen different positions and can view you from an objective way, in an objective way, and help you get that dream job.
Wow.
Maybe they have connections that are in different industries than you, because they have a wider net than you do. So that's really some of the benefits from having a mentor in the workplace that's more experienced than you.
Awesome. So that's amazing. So we all should be getting one, but then how do we find one? Like, how do you find a mentor?
Yeah, that's always the tricky part, right? Because I have to find somebody that would be a good fit with you. It's maybe even kind of like dating, right? You're trying to find the right relationship with somebody that you click with, that you that they have your best interest in mind, and that um, they can help you navigate your career. Um, so I guess I've had two mentors. One, I found we were working on a project together. He was not on my same team, but he led the project. So I built a natural relationship with him and used that as an opportunity to engage. Um, so I think that's a great way to find a mentor. If you are pursuing maybe a leader of an organization that's incredibly busy, take a look at their bio. Maybe look online to see what organizations they're part of. It could even be outside of work. Maybe they volunteer for Habitat for Humanity, and you can try to engage with that person through something that's non-work related and build a relationship that way. Um, and then just looking into your organization and seeing what you guys offer, to see if there are ways to naturally engage with this person. I think those are things that have worked for me.
Awesome. And then once you find a mentor, what are the things that you do on a regular basis to keep building that relationship and really getting to know that person?
Hmm. Yeah, as a single mom, my hours are mostly limited. Let's say for the during the day. Um, so I think there are so many ways to engage with somebody during the day as well. Um, Coffee is a great way. Coffee sessions are a great way to create a meeting with somebody. So in my mind, when I think about a coffee meetup, it's about 15 to 20 minutes. So you're not taking too much of somebody's time,
Mhm.
versus a lunch, right? A lunch might be maybe an hour and a half. And if they're busy, they might be less inclined to accept a lunch. So start with coffee. ask them for coffee, use that time to really get to know them, to share your goals, share what you're doing, have an elevator pitch of your role, your projects that you've worked on, and really try to connect with them on a personal level. Ask about their family. If you have, so I always try to weave in conversations about their family to find out if they have kids, get a sense of their background, ask them where they came, what other industries they've been in. Use it as an opportunity to find ways to connect with them that you can later use to follow up. And by what I mean by that is, after you've met with this person, let's say you talked about sports and they love the Dodgers, and something happens with the Dodgers, you can just email and say, hey, I saw this, I thought of you. Quick soundbite emails that you're not asking for them to reply, but it's just like, hey, I'm thinking about our conversation. Or if they recommended a book and maybe you happen to read the book, you can shoot them a soundbite email saying, hey, I read the book. Naturally find ways to build a relationship with people, I'd say. And then what I like to do is I schedule calendar invites for myself, just reminders every 2 months, every 3 months, to say, hey, I haven't seen, Steve in 2 months, reach out and see if he's available. And what you'll find is that if you're consistent, if you've done a good job building a relationship and a real connection with somebody, and you try to do that before you need anything from them, you do that before you need a job from them, so it's really a real relationship you're building, you'll both develop a natural connection, in my experience. And I've had both male mentors and female mentors. So I pursued a woman that was a mother. So I really wanted to learn how she navigated being a mother in the workplace. She wasn't a single mom, but there are also not many of us in my job. So that was very helpful for me. She talked about travel. She helped me think through different projects to take, think through different clients to work on, so that build my toolkit of experience. So I would say find a variety of mentors as you're trying to build relationships with them. And then I have a mentor that's a guy, so a male perspective, somebody that doesn't have to worry about his home life, is just focused on career. I wanted to understand what's he focused on, what is driving his growth. And sometimes I think from those two, it was from the guy that I learned about negotiating. And so I think that's the trick here, is having a variety of mentors and building a natural relationship with them.
This is all great stuff. I love this. I love setting the reminders, finding different mentors. This is great stuff. I love this. I'm going to have to, even though as a money coach, I work by myself, I feel like this is even important for
Mm-hmm.
solopreneurs to find mentors of other people in your field, because that's going to help you create connections to create more opportunities. And so I
Exactly.
think this is really powerful. I love this. And just to learn, there's so much we can learn from each other. This is
Mm-hmm.
awesome. So then how do you, once you have that established relationship, how do you use it to your benefit to then to do the thing that you want to advance your career once you already have that relationship established and built?
Yeah, once you've built that trust that you can share details of your work life and even home life with somebody, and I'm very careful with who I share things with anyway. But I find that having one or two people to do that with has helped me in my career. So what I've used these mentor relationships to do is, if I've if for me, it's a lot of my job is finding new clients and selling products to clients. So we make loans and we also sell other services to clients, large businesses. So anytime I had a deal that was really tricky for me to understand, I would use that as a case study and say, hey, here's what I'm working on. This is what I did. What do you think I should have done differently? Or sometimes if you've built a good enough relationship, you ask them ahead of time so that they're brainstorming with you. And again, this is somebody that's hopefully two levels senior than you. So you're not a direct competitor. They're viewing that as a mentoring relationship to coach you through this deal. So use that as an opportunity to take things from your day to day and get their perspective. That's how it's benefited me. It's helped me advance my career in that regard. Help me with public speaking. I've asked them to make introductions to their friends. So I've had to use that as an opportunity to explain about my job, meet people that I haven't met with before. When I wanted to get a raise, you can't really talk to your coworkers, or even your boss, or your boss at all, about your
Yeah.
raise, because he's the one you're pitching it to. Um, and I'm not that comfortable sharing my numbers with my colleagues because, again, they're direct competitors.
Mm.
So having a mentor in that capacity, to have an outside view to give you advice and say, I know your role in X bank, and I think this is the range. They have a bigger view of the market. That's helped me a lot. Um, and what's been funny is that anytime I have been looking for a job, or feeling uneasy, they've always been the one to like put me at ease, send me contacts that they have in other industries to build natural relationships for me too. So they've helped me network with my peers in other banks. So there's a lot of benefits. But I think the key is starting before you need something, so that when you're here and you need them to help you get a raise, help you with that next step, help you with public speaking, help you advance in your job, that they're there for you. In fact, they're the ones recommending these things before you even ask them, because they know where you are in your career.
That's amazing. I love that. That's like making these moves sounds like it can really make an impact in someone's career, and it certainly has in yours. You're
Yes.
a perfect example of that. To someone who's moved up in your career, someone who's drastically increased your income. That's
Hmm.
amazing. And so we all need to implement this into our lives. And so now, like, I'd love to hear, how can people find you to work with you as their career coach? What kind of services do you offer?
So I'm on Instagram, on Everyday Finance Gal, and what I have is the discovery call set up in my links. So I have that section for questions that you have specifically. So it's really a customizable career coaching platform where I use the time to learn about where they are currently, where they want to be, what their dream role looks like, what's holding them back from getting to their dream goal, and really working with them on actionable tips. I show some of my emails. I go through several courses of certain related topics that matter for them. So that's the best way to start, to get a sense if I'm the right coach for them. But again, it's on Instagram. First step would be a discovery call.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Let's do this again.
Thank you, Judy. Appreciate the time.
Yes.